welcome to the Scrapping Studio. My name is Tracy Walker, Creative Memories Advisor in Des Moines, Iowa. And welcome to another episode of Sketch Sunday, where every Sunday I post a new video of a project recipe from the 52 Scrapbooking project recipe book that came out last year during Creative Memories' birthday, which is in October. So, depending on when this airs, it might have. I'm hoping to get another book no matter what. So, with my travel schedule, I do sometimes record these in advance. So then I can just edit while I'm traveling for work or vacation and get these posted every Sunday for you to watch. So, but I want to appreciate my subscribers and everyone watching. Welcome to Sketch Sunday. Today's sketch is Project Recipe 15, which is on page 34. It was originally done with the Rev'd Up collection, and they're using this is the Tracks border punch. We're going to do a little bit different today. I've got a few things that I've punched out that I want to try. One of them is I don't own the railroad punch. I'm kind of sad. For whatever reason, I sold mine. But we're doing these pages are going to be for Thunder Mountain Railroad for our trip to Disney that was in 2013. So we're going to play around and see what we can do. So Wide Open Spaces is the paper, and I'm going to use this gold as our base, and then that's our base, and then it's got really just the base and two sheets of paper. One is going to be what we're cutting up into triangles, and this is going to be the mats, and I'm not sure we're going to cut that. So since this kind of looks like a old Western handkerchief, and it needs to be cut to 11.5 by 11.5. So, what we're going to do is we're just going to take a 1/4 inch off of every side to try and even it, just to make it even. I'm going to keep those scraps. And the 1/4 inch is just the edge of, oops, save that for scraps borders. Just the edge of this gray mat. And that's going to be a 1/4 inch. So we're going to do that. And then that should work. All right, so we've got that. So, yep. Eh, only take off. I think we're gonna be good. I mean, I could take off a little bit more of each, but I think we're gonna wait and see. I think we're gonna be good. All right, so it says, okay, fold in half, corner to corner. What I'm gonna do is I'm gonna score it. Let's see. Oh, there it is. I'm like, wait a minute, where is scoring? Let me see if it's, I don't know if it's cut. No, we're gonna just have to cut. We're gonna have to wing it on the cutting it or doing it in half. So let's get it up corner to corner. This way I can see it better. All right, go corner to corner. And then place the long edge and cut. Okay. Okay, let's see. Make sure fold in half, corner corner, creating a triangle. Cut along this diagonal with the. Okay, so this should be like that. And then we're going to cut again. All right. And then you can see it better on the dark side where it's not so much of a pop. All right. So now I have 4 triangles. All right. So now they have it. I'm going to put 2 of them aside. They have it where they punch this edge with the border punch from Rev'd Up. I am not going to do that. I was thinking either we put like the railroad tracks on one end, and then I was trying to decide. I probably need to use the brown. Do I have? I got the black. Here's a brown. I'm trying to see. I know it's kind of hard with the light. Like I almost like black is better. I don't know if I have any. Do I have any black barbed wire? I think I do. Because I feel like that barbed wire, oh, it might look okay. Let's see what I got. Black. I have a. Hey, the barbed wire is a border punch, and do that. So then kind of representing the Thunder Mountain Railroad where I feel like maybe the barbed wire goes up top and the chain checks go along the bottom. I think that's a better choice. Okay, so let's adhere one side down, the triangle, get that even, and then we'll put the railroad tracks. So this was a railroad track border punch, and what I did is I punched out the railroad track, and then I cut like skinny eighth of an inch strips for that. And then I guess I could now. I like it going across. I'm gonna flip it and then do this side. Get this lined up. And then I'm gonna do that. Let's put it kind of offset it a little bit. So it gives it kind of some shadowy dimension, I guess you would call it. All right. And then have that go across. All right. Good. All right. Switch. I'll put this one in. Oops. There we go. Then I need black with that. Oh, there's more than one there. I had punched a whole bunch out. Like I said, because I don't own it. So I just punched a whole bunch of different ones out. Yep. Just up. I'm gonna flip it over. Get another black. And this is bronze shimmer and black shimmer. Black shimmer is still available. Bronze shimmer is not. I know some advisors do still have some in stock. I do. If you're really looking for bronze shimmer, um, just contact me and I can talk to you about that and seeing about getting you some. All right. Eventually, I will have a store where all the hard to find stuff that I still have or discontinued things, then I can sell that to people online easily. I do have an eBay store that I do sell stuff on eBay. However, I do not have the bronze shimmer on that. All right, that's crooked. All right, try this again. Now we can put that down. Oops, wrong way. Be close to the top. All right. It's kind of sticking up. All right. We've got those. And the paper just like shines really. Hold on, let me see. Maybe that helps. Yeah, that helps give it. That is not is easy for me to see, but it gives you a better idea on that. All right. So then they have their photos are basically 4x6s and 4x5 1/4. So this, my guess is these are the 4x6s. And keep these. Let's see. This is old enough that it doesn't say what. Um, oh, this is. I bet you dark sea green. Hold on. I have sheets of dark sea green because I used some up in my last or one of the Sketch Sunday videos that I recently recorded. All right, give me a minute. I'm gonna find it. I'll be right back. All right, so I pulled some dark sea green. I almost like that color way better. All right, let's look. That one or this one. I like the plaid. So I guess we're going to be using this for math. So it is. I'm going to be cutting these too. I got all my little strips. All right. So basically, I'm going to cut them all to 4x6 is what I'm going to do. And then we just use up all the paper. So let's cut 4 and 4. I'm going to flip it down here because it's easier for me to see. And then I'm going to turn the light back up because it's really hard to see, especially when the sun's going down. Okay. Excuse me. Yeah, that makes a huge difference for me. So they have do them like that, and then match these up. And we put this down there. Let's see, what are the stickers that they have for this? So I've got that. Let's get this adhered down. And then these pictures will be like 5 3/4 by 3/4. And then let's find some mats and build a few clusters. Oops, I could put more on that. I also used these train tracks when I did oh, Expedition Everest. That ride. I took the railroad tracks and like cut them at different angles and then cut them like they're broken, that kind of stuff. All right, so we've got some mats. This has never been opened. I like the cowboy stuff, so some of the stuff I've just been holding on to, like waiting for the perfect moment of time for this. Okay, so let's see what we've got. These are more. I don't know. Think about that one. That's cool, the barn thing, but I don't think that's gonna work for us. So some of these we could fussy cut out. Let's keep that one. Making memories is a good one. Nope. This one's cool. Just trying to decide like if I save that for something else. That one's really cool too. Like fussy cut it out. And then we can put alright. Let's think about, well, let's look at the solid ones too. Just in case there isn't. That one's not gonna work. No. Oh, this might be a good, like, no, I think it clashes too much. Too many similar patterns. Ooh, this one might cut it up and so it's a like a little cluster. I still kind of like that one too. Okay, let's make some decisions here. So if I fussy cut each side, half of it goes there, half of it goes there. I'm gonna put this up here. All right. So if we fussy cut it in half, and then fussy cut the rope. I still like that one. All right, what do we got? Making memories. The little animals on top of each other are super cute. I still like that other one. Is there any? Oh, the windmill. I know there's a windmill on Thunder Mountain Railroad too. Put the windmill. Any other? We got the making memories. Homegrown. Let's go on an adventure. The wanted. The wanted's cute, but no. Happy trails. Feeling dandy. All right. Let me do that. Okay. Let's fussy cut. Get my. I'm gonna get my other ones out. My little fine tip scissors from Creative Memories. I know they're in here because I just saw them when I was looking for my oh here they are. I was looking for my mat scraper. My mat's gotten a lot of tape runner on it. All right. So let's see what we can cut. So I'm just going to fussy cut along this. Oh, Goose is got in here. Oh, this other side of this bedroom that I'm using as my craft room is a Jack and Jill bathroom, and so the bedroom on the other side must be open. So we might have someone who either will steal my paper or jump up onto my table to introduce himself. And Goose is moving out with my daughter. I'm sad. I love him and he's a sweet cat, but this is really he belongs to my daughter. So he is when she moves out here in the next few days, he's gonna go with her. And he just jumped up on my chair and now he likes my hair and he likes to look at my or grab my hair. He also likes to eat my paper. All right. Oh, he's one step away from getting on camera. Oh, buddy, that was not graceful. You okay? This is Goose. Say hi to Goose. Say hi to everybody, Goose. Yeah, say hi. No, you cannot eat that paper. Thank you. Thank you for visiting today. I know some people like seeing you. I've had people tell me they like seeing Goose. Yes, say, I'm an orange tabby and I like to be loved. What do you smell on my finger? Huh? All right. Now, I appreciate you checking out the microphone. Do you want to say hi? You want to meow into it? No, you're not going to meow? Okay. So I appreciate you being here, but you cannot be on my table forever. Let's go get down. All right. I'm going to save this. All right. And then I'm going to cut this in half. My trimmer. Now he's messing with paper. He likes to mess with paper. Uh-oh. He's coming back. No, it's cleaning time now. So, all right. Well, there. Let's see. I'm going to cut this guy in half too now. Oops. There we go. And I'm going to fussy cut. This guy out too. He's very interested in all my paper scraps right now, so maybe he won't bother me. I love him, but it's very hard to video things when he is like jumping all over the place. So, like I said, the other cat, she just kind of wanders around, sits in the window, watches the other neighborhood cats go by. We have one that we call Boyfriend, and he'll just show up and sit on our front porch, and she gets all cranky about it and wants to go out and chase them, and we don't let her. So, but he comes around every few days, checks us out. He's got some gall. He just gets on our deck, gets on our front porch. He has like no shame. We can't figure out who he belongs to, but he is cared for because he's well fed and he looks healthy. He doesn't look like a neighborhood stray, and we don't get neighborhood strays super often. Once in a while, I've heard of people saying that there are some neighborhood strays. I'm gonna cut a little bit more off of this guy. Like didn't cut it quite right. All right. Let's see here. See if you can see what I'm trying to build. Oops. All right. Save that for my let's see. I want to keep that and then use this like that. I don't think I need that there. I think I'm just going to save it. So I've got this, and then, all right, so let's get this adhered down. And I don't have my photos. I'm not going to do my photos today. However, once I get enough pages done, I will do a flip through Friday and just to show you um all the pages or all these pages that I've created on Sketch Sunday. What have I how have I what pictures I have used and things like that. So I know I on Thunder Mountain Railroad you see like the skull. Oops. Let me get this adhered down. I feel like I'm about out. All right. That. Put that right there. Let's see. Love this because I love Thunder Mountain Railroad. Um. Do that. Maybe the guitar. There we go. One couple stars in here. And there we go. All right. I'm trying to decide if I need anything. Oh, maybe on this side. That. There we go. All right, let's get all that out of the way, but where I can still find it in a few minutes because I have a habit of not. So the photos would be like 5 3/4. I don't think I have any of that size. Oh, I don't have one I cut out of paper, so it would be maybe a little bit bigger than that. So I would make the photo sizes. These are 4x6 mats. I would make the photo size 5 3/4 by 3 3/4. So it's gonna be 5 3/4 and then 3 3/4 because these are 4x6 mats, and I think that fits perfectly. So what we did today, we did project recipe number 15 on page 34. It was originally used from Rev'd Up. Instead of using the border punch to cut out the tire tracks, we did something a little bit different. We did railroad tracks and then barbed wire at the top. And then this will work perfectly. So even if my photos are not this is 6x4, I could divide this in half and do 2 pictures. I could also divide this in half and do 2 pictures. So this fits minimum 6 pictures. I mean, maximum you can go 2, 4, 6, 8, 10. You could get 12 in here. So, and it would still look super cute. So I'm excited to get those pictures down. And then I will do some flip through Friday episodes, kind of theme park Friday, maybe, where we will go through and show off all the pages that were created based on that. This kind of shows you that you don't have to have specific Disney paper to do some of the Disney stuff. So we're using, like I said, Wide Open Spaces is the paper collection that we're using. This is the discontinued collection, but it turned out really, really cool and I really liked it. So, thanks for joining me for another episode of Sketch Sunday. If you don't subscribe to my channel, I would love for you to subscribe. I would greatly appreciate it. I'm always trying to grow my community. I do have an Instagram and a Facebook page, and I'll put that information below if you'd like to follow on that and learn about Creative Memories products, what's being launched. Croptoberfest At the time of this recording, Croptoberfest was just released, so I'm really excited about that. So be sure to check that out at creativememories.com. And I hold 7 events a year in the Des Moines metro area. I would love for you to join us. Even if you don't live close to Des Moines, I do hold weekend events where I do get people that come from out of state and join us and have a great time for the weekend. So check in the description below for all the ways to connect with me. And once again, thank you for joining me today and have a great day.